Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today what we're going to do is create a short project in Python which is a browser download analyzer. So what I've done, I've already opened a folder on here, so we're going to analyze these downloads here. Okay, so this is just for files. So let's just I'll walk you through the program. So first of all we import the OS module. And I've also imported the time module here, but I've not actually used it, I don't think, in the program. No, I've not used it, so it's not really important that you import that. Okay, we start off by creating a function called start, and then we create a variable and assign it to input. So input will get the user input. So I've told the user here, let me just zoom in. I've told the user here to enter a path. This path starts with C://. So that's just a prompt for them. So they enter a path that they want to search. Normally, I could have set this to the Windows default of downloads, but I decided to make it a little bit more interesting. Okay, so what we do is we use the if conditional here. If os.path exists, that's the path there that we've typed in. So if this path actually exists, we change directory using os.chdr, change directory into this path. And then we print and use the f string and interpolate the path into the string. So that'll print out the path name and is good. So we know that's okay. And then if that's okay, if everything is a-okay to go, we create another function here called downloaded files, and we use the downloaded files name here and interpolate the path into here because we want the next function to be able to know what path we're in. So we take the path with it, so then we'll jump down into this function. Or else, if we've typed in a path that's there's an error in it, or maybe the path isn't a real path, then it will just print a message to us saying error occurred, and then we'll use start here to go right back up and run the function again. Okay, once we do that, we're into downloaded files here, and we've got the path in here, so we've got the path stored in here, so this function will know what path we're in. And I've done 3 examples here. I've done PDFs, exe and zip files there. So this, you can add more if you want, you know what I mean? But this is just a quick example, a quick project. Okay, so we need to loop through those. So we use the for loop for file in os.list directory path. So it's going to list everything in that particular path, and it's going to loop through every single file and folder in that path. And we use the conditional if because we're evaluating something. So if this file here that iterates over every single file and folder in that particular path, if the file ends with .pdf here, so if it ends with .pdf, print found, so interpolate that into there. In fact, we do need those actually, yeah, because we're going to add them up. We're going to add them up and come out with the total. Okay, so what we do is we print using the f string here, found, and the file name gets interpolated into the string. And if it's a PDF, we do PDF is equal to PDF here because we set the value to 0 plus 1. So we're keeping a count of how many of these files there are. So we've added that up, so we've got 1 file so far. And then we go down into the elif file.ends with.exe, then we do the same, we found the file, interpolate the file name into the string, and then it's exe is equal to exe plus 1, so we add 1 to the count. And we go on and we do the same with zip files. And if something else happens, we will just print just a line like this. You know, this is just for this is just an example. Like I say, you can add more file extensions to this. So finally, to sum everything up, we jump here using the print commands, and we use the f string again because we're going to interpolate this into the f string, so found PDF files, and that's PDF there. So PDF is equal to 0, so we've added up how many PDFs are in there, so that will print out the number of PDFs. And then again, we do the same for exe files, that will print out the total amount of exe files, and then the same again for zip files. Now to call the program, we use start here to call the function. Whoops, let's zoom out a little bit there. So I'm just going to save that. I'm going to run it. Okay, so the first prompt we get is enter the path. So the path I'm going to do, which is this path here, it's called test. Okay, so I've only got a zip file and some PDFs in there. So that's going to be c/users mark desktop, and the folder was called test. Okay, so let's hit enter. Okay, so we've got PDF files, but we've not got zip files. So let me check this out. We found one zip file there. Okay, so what I've forgotten to do here is add it up. Zip file equal to zip file plus 1. Okay, so let's just repair this one here a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's just save that. In my haste whilst writing this code, I missed out that, and I knocked off these brackets here. So you have to be careful when you're writing code. All kinds of stuff can happen. Let's just run this again. Okay, let's go through it again. So this is going to be C:, users mark desktop test. Okay, let's have a look there. So yeah, better results this time. So we found the PDFs here. So found 3 PDF files. Exe files, we found 0, and we found 1 zip file. So there you go. Bob's your uncle and Fanny is your auntie. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscription button below, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.